Hello, welcome to my weekly video blog. Today I want to talk about shadows and how to recognize them and kind of different keys. I was watching Survivor last night, and yes, I'm probably one of the few people that still watch it, but I don't watch it to see people roll around in the mud and all the challenges and that, although that is pretty cool. I watch it to try to understand human nature, because you really see human nature at its finest in that environment. And yesterday was the final, so they had the all the people at the end talking. And one of the girls, I was so interested in her comment. They said, what happened? What didn't work out? And she said, I'm my own worst enemy. And then she kind of laughed. And I wondered at that moment, is that a light bulb moment for her? Did she really understand, yes, I'm my own worst enemy, so how can I take care of that? Or was it kind of like, ha ha ha, my own worst enemy. I'm not ready to look at that side yet. Because I used to be my own worst enemy. I would go to events, big events, and there'd be a lot of people there for me to meet, and I'd be the one hanging out in the bar. I'd be the one, still up in my room messing around. I would sabotage myself. I'd be the one that, when everybody was supposed to be at 6 o'clock at this event, I'd be 6 o'clock somewhere else because I lost track of time. And that's how we sabotage ourselves. And of course, that's a shadow. Why do you not feel like you should be at that event? And in her case, why did you not feel you could go further in Survivor and, of course, win the $1 million? So we always need to look at, when we make comments like that, when we say, I'm just like that, or I'm my own worst enemy, or something always gets in my own way, it's a shadow that is getting in our way. Conversely, I love Last Holiday. It's a movie, The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. Love that movie. And in the movie, it's based around Christmas, the holidays, of course. And she finds out she has this really weird, incurable disease. She has all this money in the bank. She works at this store, and she's never really done much in her life, and her dream has always did be to open a restaurant. Well, like I said, she finds out she has an incurable disease. She travels to this town in Vienna, and she hangs out with all these rich, influential people. She spends all her money. She gambles. She wins. They decide to go parasailing. She does the best. She can't fail. Doesn't matter what she does. She does wonderful. There's a snowstorm, so she goes back in the kitchen and helps the guy cook. She's all about taking care of people and living life, because she was living life as a limitless person. She was living without boundaries. And then all of a sudden she found out she's not dying. And of course she moved forward and opened a restaurant, and everything was great. So what I'm trying to say is, you have to live limitless. You have to understand that the universe is here to give you everything you want. So the way I want to tie those two together is, when you say, I just get in my own way, or I'm my own worst enemy, or the universe doesn't want me to do that, or I'd apply for that job but they'll give it to the smart person or something. That is you being a limited person. That is you saying, the universe doesn't want me to have it. And it's not true. The universe wants you to have absolutely everything you desire and want. But you have to be willing to look inside to see what your obstacles are. How are you getting in your own way? And once you figure out how you're getting in your own way and remove that obstacle, you start moving forward. And each step of the way, each part of the, a lot of people refer to climbing the ladder. Each part of the ladder of change, of personal change, there's obstacles. As my income increased, I ran into more obstacles about myself. As my job titles changed, I ran into more obstacles with myself. But I had to keep working through it. When I started my own business, holy moly, did I run into a lot of shadows there. But I have to keep working through it. I have to keep saying, why do I feel this way? What's standing in my way? And that's what you need to do, to be a limitless person, to have everything you want. You just need to keep looking at the shadows and healing them, reveal them to yourself and heal them, and take the next couple steps forward. And I know people are like, well, you make it sound so easy. It's hard. It's hard to look inside. It is hard to look at yourself and say, wow, I have screwed up a big piece of my life. I left a lot of opportunity on the table because of my insecurities. But that's okay, because now I can move forward. So when you look within and you say, wow, I've done this, it's okay, because that was your path. That's what you were supposed to walk. And now, your path is moving you in a different direction. So don't hesitate. Be willing to look within your shadows. When you say, I can't, I won't. When you start living in limits, when you start thinking, I could never go to Hawaii for Christmas, I could never stay at the Four Seasons. When you start saying that, think, why do I say that? And knock those walls down, knock those shadows down. Reveal to heal your shadows. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions or comments, write down in my Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, write the comments. And if you're on my website, hi everybody, give me a shout out, let me know. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.